Ever since its introduction, people have been asking a lot of questions about this bike. Like, is it a real Scrambler? Or is it a real Ducati? And why did they make that blue one? Today, we're going to answer another question that is just as important. Is it more cafe or racer? Just like any good family, all of the Scrambler models share a lot of the same parts. So much so that sometimes a new bike can look like more of a fresh paint job than actually a new motorcycle. How about this one then? Well, we have a new front brake, adjusted suspension, a shortened wheelbase, a higher seat, improved rake and trail, and what we also have is a 17-inch front wheel plus Diablo Rosso tires, which makes the handling diabolically good. What has stayed the same, however, is the engine. 73 horsepower and 68 Newton meters of torque take you from 0 to 100 in 4.1 seconds and to a top speed of around 200 kilometers an hour. This bike is better at mid-range punch than peak power. Now, the Ducati Testa Strada Twin may have its origins in classic and iconic race bikes, but let's be honest here, you won't be scaring any Panigale with this one. Well, at least you'll look good in the rearview mirror. The big question remains, how would this fare on a racetrack? On any faster circuit, you will be clearly underpowered and the brakes won't bite hard enough either. Also, the suspension will get a bit wobbly on a bumpy surface and at higher speed. And we wouldn't want things to get out of control now, would we? No. On smaller tracks, however, with smooth tarmac, you will have a little gem here because it is super nimble and nicely punchy. I've actually pushed the bike on the road a bit and I could really feel that potential. Now let's dream a little. What if we put another brake disc on the front end? And what if we added an Öhlins front fork and rear shock? And what if we put Diablo Super Corsas on carbon fiber wheels and tuned that engine just a little bit? If a 999R from 2005 can squeeze 150 horsepower and 117 Newton meters out of 1000 cc, then what could we get out of this little nugget? To sum it up, this bike is much more than a new paint job. I actually tested the Cafe Racer together with other Scrambler models, and while I bought this one, I probably would not have gone for any of the others. Its one brake disc, unchanged engine, and almost non-adjustable suspension limit the racing potential quite a bit though. If you laid hands on those weak spots, however, oh my. Which brings us back to my original question. Is it more cafe or racer? I don't know. What do you think? And why the mask, you ask? Well, because it's Halloween. Not for you while you're watching, but for us while we're filming this. So I guess you're gonna just have to rewatch this every year on Halloween. Anyhow, if you like this video, leave a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Donnie Desmo, out.
More, 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 more.
I cannot do more. Ever since, oopsie. So much so that sometimes a new one could look. Shut up. I forgot something. I again forgot that. Donnie Desmo, out.